I lost my train of thought. It's your girl From with Shaw here, and I am here today to talk about knotless braids. Yes, so many people might be wondering, I mean, knotless braids, they're fairly new. They've been out for maybe like a year or two. Like, they've been popular for a year or two. Many people are wondering, like, what is the hype? Why all of a sudden are knotless braids the thing to do? So I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of knotless braids and kind of just really digging deep and being 100% honest. I'm going to be 100% honest about these braids. I personally have a love-hate relationship with them, and I'm going to tell you why. So without further ado, let's get right into it. My memory is trash, so I have it in my notes section. We're going to talk about the pros. Always start out with the good. Always. Okay, so the pros. Pro number one, they are lightweight. Your neck, so long the days of when your neck is in pain from heavy box braids. Like these, I got them done like 2 days ago and I can already move them. They're super lightweight. It feels like nothing is on my head. I have no problems with it. Lightweight. 2, easy on the edges. So easy on the edges, okay? They will not be pulling your edges to the point where you have none. We know how them box braids do sometimes. You won't have any edges. If they continue to make it tight, they continue to pull your edges. These are not tight. Like, they may feel a little snug at first, but they're not like so snug to the point where you can't move them. Look at me. Look at me. So lightweight. Lightweight, easy on the edges. Number 3, you don't have, they're knotless. You don't have a big knot at the root. And I don't know why, but I didn't realize how ugly that was back when I was doing box braids, because I didn't know any better, honestly. Like, I didn't know what the alternative was. I thought, hey, this is what comes with box braids. It didn't even look bad to me. But now when I'm looking back, I'm like, I will never go back to that. Like, I will never go back to regular box braids. You use less packs of hair. This is mainly because as you're like feeding in, I personally don't know how to do the knotless on myself or on anyone else. It's something that I'm trying to learn, but I haven't been practicing, so I think it's because you're starting off with your regular hair and then you feed in small pieces, as opposed to with regular box braids, you're taking like a chunk of hair and then going down throughout, and if you need to add on more hair, you still have to add on that entire chunk. Really hard to explain, but to me, whenever I'm doing knotless, my braider asks me to use or to get less packs of hair, depending on the size. Like, I got these pretty small, and I think she used like 4 packs. And usually with box braids, if I get this size, first off, you can't even get them this small because it'll be extremely heavy on your head and you'll look like you have a helmet on. But that's besides the point. I think I used like 6 or 7 packs, and long. Like, I have them, they're up to my, oops, so you can't even see, like the top of my thigh. You're using like 7, 8 packs tops. Yeah, so you use less packs of hair. The next pro is they look natural. Like, they look so natural. Do y'all see? It looks like I just plaited my own hair. Like, if my hair was this long, maybe one day, it looks like I just plaited my own hair. And that is the look that I love. So those were the pros. And now my hate side. I don't really like to use the word hate. So my dislikes about knotless braids. Number 1, they don't last long, sis. Sorry to break it to you. If you were thinking about, oh, I'm gonna rock this natural hairstyle for about 2 months, you thought wrong. They don't last. And depending on the size that you get, I would say the smaller they are, the longer they last. But if you get big knotless braids, you're probably pushing like 2 to 3 weeks. With small knotless braids, like the thing about them, the reason why they get kind of messy is because your hair is intertwined with the pieces like being fed in. So sometimes your hair starts to peek out of the braid when your hair gets to its like coarser texture. My hair being shorter and kind of coarser than normal, I tried to blow it out, but I told you I'm not doing that straight heat stuff. No, I'm not doing it. So they got what they got, and they were like, can we blow dry more? And I'm like, absolutely not. You gonna do it like this. And it is okay if my hair starts to peek out. I'd rather that than have heat damage. So some people like to straighten their hair before doing knotless. I don't see the point. You're about to get braids, but it does hide your hair more because it blends better with the kinkle-on hair. But as I was saying, with small knotless braids, you could get like about 4 weeks in if you tie it every night with a headscarf, or like my Haitians would say, with a mouchoir. You need to tie it every night. You can't be out here reckless and just falling asleep without a headscarf, or at least with a satin pillowcase. You need something, or else your knotless braids will be trash. Next, they are more expensive. And I think that they're more expensive because of the hype. No, okay. I think it's 2 things. Ooh, that was 4. I think it's 2 things. They're more expensive because of the hype. And I think like Instagram is saying like, oh, knotless this, knotless that. All on YouTube. Figure out how to do your own knotless. And it's harder to do, so people can't do it that well. It's the hype, and it does take longer, which goes into my next con. It does take more time than regular box braids. So it could be 2 of those, but I feel like there should still be a reasonably priced, there should still be a price that is reasonable enough to accommodate the customer and the hairstylist. Yes, I believe that hairstylists need to get paid for the amount of hours that they are standing on their feet, because this is no easy feat. Like this is some tough stuff to be doing. And I've been tying my hair every day, so hopefully that keeps this in for like, where are we, mid-February. Maybe I'll take them out like mid-March. So that is it for my pros and cons video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the kid. Don't forget, trying to hit 2,000 subscribers. Let's say bye like Jew. Get me there, okay? Bye.